Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello ladies and gents, this is KANO from the gamer section back with another review. For today's review is on El Paso Elsewhere for the Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and 5, and PC.
There's this thin bubble filled with things that hate you.
You play as a vampire hunter who is on a mission to stop his ex-girlfriend, which is a vampire herself, from destroying the world.
To get back the power she's owed. We can't travel through
El Paso Elsewhere uses the 2000s era graphics in the game. The game does have captured the essence of the games of the original Xbox, PlayStation 2, and GameCube, which I think is pretty cool, and it brings back the nostalgia. The sound design in the game is one of a kind because it brings back that feeling of gaming, which it needs to be, with the sounds of the gunshots, movements, and the talking. It really captures what it is basically great about the PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox days of gaming. The music in the game is kind of a letdown, but more on that later. The game runs at 60 frames per second on the PlayStation 5 version. This game whole presentation is retro and one of a kind, like a hidden gem.
I wasn't gonna die after all this. I might be worried about my knees.
El Paso Elsewhere is an action-adventure game. This game strongly reminds me of the Max Payne's in the world, which I think is very dope to see. The game feels like how Max Payne is in the game, but it is different in a way. In each level you get from point A to point B, but you do have some different things in the game, like unlocking different doors with the game, actually with the color style art, and with the heart. Now, you have weapons in the game like the dual shotguns, etc. You have pill bottles to help you with your health in the game. And you have a stick-like staff joint to melee combat against the enemies in the game. Now, when it comes to the people in the game, you have to either save them or you can kill them if you want to, which is simple enough, but I prefer to save them. This game have up to about 50 chapters, sorry, spoiler alert, but the game is not that long in chapters, which actually surprised me. El Paso Elsewhere has one of the weakest storylines that I've actually seen in this game. The voiceover in the game is a bit lackluster, where he sounds like a bootleg version of Max Payne, which is very cheesy. The levels in the game is very repetitive, and I did get bored in some of the spots in the game where you basically are just shooting the same alien-like enemies, and it doesn't feel like a wow factor for me. But I do see potential that this game could go places in the long run. For that, I give El Paso Elsewhere a 4 out of 5. Thank you for tuning into the best place for independent gaming journalism, and that's the gamer section. Be sure to hit the like button on the video and please subscribe to the channel.